Guys, I have to say, I'm in a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Destiny 2 right now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. My name's Stevius, and we got some things to talk about. Today's video is very opinionated, so by all means, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Let's have a conversation. So first off, I'm going to start this off by saying that the developers over at Bungie, I'm not sure if they hate this game or if they love this game, or if it's an afterthought at this point, but my God, they've got some things that they need to figure out over there. You've got the disaster that went down with the Ash of Iron update. You've got the fact that the player numbers are absolutely in the toilet for Destiny 2. You've got Destiny Rising coming out over here. That's this mobile game that's just beating the living daylights out of Destiny 2 in regards to, content and accessibility and player engagement and whatnot. It's insane just looking at this. If you look at where Destiny came from, where it started out and where it is now, it's just asinine. I don't even have words to describe it. If you look at other games like Call of Duty or Battlefield and you think that those games have screwed up, I think Destiny screwed up worse than all of them. Some of y'all may or may not know this, but in Destiny 1's first day, it made $500 million. And let that sink in for a second, because that was no skins, no battle passes, no expansions, no nothing. This is just day one. $500 million, and that was back in 2014. Seriously, what the hell happened to this game? I'm sorry if I'm making it sound like I'm just bashing this game, because that's not really my intention. I love Destiny. It's something that for me is a really unique experience compared to other games that I've played, and I hope that I don't come off like I think I'm this Destiny expert or something like that, because I'm not. I'm just somebody who really loves the franchise. And for those who are interested, I'll even share a little bit of my background as far as Destiny is concerned. I started playing Destiny back in 2014, and I say I started playing it because I didn't know what I was playing. I was not familiar with looter shooters or anything to that effect. I'd never played Borderlands or any of those kind of games. So to my embarrassment, when I first started playing Destiny way back when, I had no idea that I was playing a looter shooter and that you were looking for builds. And honestly, well, I'm not sure if you know this or not, but there's a lot of people who are in the same boat. They had no idea. And it was the same thing with games like The Division. A lot of people jumped in it. They didn't get it. They didn't understand, why enemies could be tanky, why there was abilities and all these different things. But that's a whole nother video. For the most part, I spend most of my time playing games like Battlefield and Call of Duty and RPGs and all kinds of stuff. Now, I've always played The Division 2, and I've always had a love for Destiny. I bought Destiny 2 physical copy, The Red War, on launch night. I pre-ordered it. I got that Cold Heart gun or whatever that exotic was. I remember all that stuff. But because over the last year or so, I've kind of felt like a nomad looking for a place to play a good game, because Call of Duty has sucked for the most part for the last year or so, with the exception of Zombies. Zombies has been amazing. There's not been a good Battlefield to play for years. And so I needed to find something to play. I needed something good with an FPS feel. And you know what? Destiny was the play to go. And I'm going to tell you, coming back to this game, finding out that all the content that I paid for was gone was absolutely enraging. But there were some expansions that I hadn't done because I just been playing Call of Duty and Battlefield for so long at those times when the game had come out. So coming back in 2025 and playing Destiny 2 and going through all the expansions all the way up to the Edge of Fate, I got to tell you, I feel like they hate this game. I really do. I can't emphasize enough that as someone who hadn't played Destiny in years until, the beginning of this year and whatnot, the onboarding process is awful. It's absolutely awful. And looking at, Destiny Rising coming out, that could have been Destiny 3. It really could have. That game was amazing. The whole story and everything about it. I haven't gone full on with it because there's other things I've been playing. But from what I played of Destiny Rising, it was pretty solid. And then you look at the fact that they're trying to do this game called Marathon, where they're putting all these resources and stuff into that. And it's like, y'all will put resources into everything but what you need to put it into. And that's Destiny 3. I know a lot of people have, seen it and have seen the conversation. All these people make videos on it, and a lot of people say they don't need to do that. They don't need to make, a Destiny 3. Yes, they do. They really do. And I understand where the argument where everybody's coming from as far as, Destiny 2 is concerned, and, saying that they're going to lose all these players and whatnot. I hate to break it to anyone who's of that mentality, because I don't think you're wrong, but they're already losing players. They're already losing so many players left and right, and especially since they just ended the Light and Dark saga and they're going into this realm like Renegades and all this stuff, which, by the way, I will say, in my opinion, just because I'm a Star Wars nut, I think Renegades look awesome. I'm absolutely excited about Renegades. But point being, those resources that could be going towards Destiny 3 could be a lifesaver for this franchise. This franchise, if they don't do something, it's going to go by the wayside. And that's going to be really tragic, because Destiny is an awesome franchise. But this whole idea of Destiny being this everlasting, non-stop going game forever and ever and ever, it's not... It's probably a great idea on paper, but it's not something that's going to last and stand against the test of time. It's just not. And the player count proves that. At some point, unless you have very creative devs, all that happens is you're going and you're doing your weekly challenges, you're replaying the same areas over and over and over again, you're doing the same missions over and over and over again, pretty much. And it's at some point, for some people, most people, it's just going to become this repetitive grind that's not worth doing, especially considering the way that they've changed the whole power up and leveling system. That's horrendous. I really could go on and on and on about this, but I'm not going to beat a dead horse. But I do want to throw this out there just for anyone who's watched the video all the way to this point. If you've watched the video and you're all the way this far into the video, I appreciate it so much for you staying this long and watching this much. As far as future content goes, I will definitely be uploading more Destiny 2. I'm not going to beat a dead horse and keep talking about Destiny 3 or whatnot. I know there's a lot of YouTubers and content creators out there that will talk about whatever they have to get people to click on a video. But the thing about today's video is I really wanted to just vent my frustrations a little bit about this. But I am going to just upload some regular Destiny 2 content. I will say I'm not going to upload it like it's my main thing, just because I feel like it would be a form of disrespectful to the community. I love Destiny 2, but I'm not an expert. I'm not someone that you would come to their videos just because you want to find the best builds. I might have something, as far as content that's been released, whatnot, with the game from the devs or whatnot, but I'm not, the all, know all, and be all of these. If I had to put it on a percentage ratio, I would say that I would like to see Destiny 2 content make up about 20% of all my videos. I would like to be uploading definitely a Destiny 2 1 or 2 videos a week for that, with all my other content being Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7 and anything else that I like. But that's kind of my hope and my goal. So if you enjoy this kind of content, though, definitely stick around. You're in the right place, and let's definitely have a conversation. But if you've enjoyed today's video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And this is your boy, Stevius, signing out, and I'll see you on the next one.